nobody. I go kamikaze, smoking on that broccoli. I go kamikaze, I don't need nobody. I go kamikaze, smoking on that broccoli. She ride me Kawasaki.
RamiX back with another video. Today's video, as the title suggests, is what if Naruto is raised by the Raikage? To be more specific, the 4th Raikage. And the like goal for this video is 150 likes to get another part, and 200 likes to get another part, followed closely behind this one. So make sure to like, share the video to someone who likes what ifs, or just anime content in general, and subscribe. So, in order to make this what if make sense, Naruto's father, Minato Namikaze, otherwise known as the 4th Hokage, is going to be brothers with A, the 4th Raikage, and by extension, B, the 8-tailed Jinchuriki. Naruto's birth in this timeline goes the exact same, with the only difference being that Minato left a blade for Naruto. And a note. A, catching wind of Minato's passing, would be enraged, traveling to the land of fire and then the Leaf Village itself. This would be at a pretty good pace, only taking him about 10 minutes, as he's using his lightning armor to travel in Stage 2. While in the village, they would find a boy who looked about 1 year old, but was actually 3 years old. They would call out his name. Just in case it was Naruto, they would say, Naruto. Naruto would look back with a grimace on his face, wondering why they were looking at him, but he was still happy nevertheless. Somebody was paying attention to him. As he would ask them why they were looking at him, A and B would then kneel down to Naruto on one knee. Not a literal kneel, but just to get to the same height as each other. As they told him that they were his family, Naruto's eyes would light up with a smile so big, almost like a wonderful, vibrant tower on his face. Hugging A and B, A would then tell them to be more specific how they're related is through his father, Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage, and they're his uncles. A would then tell B to take Naruto for some food. As he would do so, A would then go to the Hokage Tower. Immediately, Hiruzen's Hokage guards would swarm him, but he quickly dodged out of the way with lightning armor Stage 2, asking for peace. Hiruzen Sarutobi, please listen and hear me out. Hiruzen would tell his guards to calm down with a gesture of waving, as A told Hiruzen that he would like to take Naruto Uzumaki. Hiruzen would be puzzled. He's practically asking to take their most valuable weapon. A would understand, telling Hiruzen that it is his duty as Minato's brother. Hiruzen would go wide-eyed. He had realized that that's what the letter was, the note left for Naruto when he was a mere baby. And he figured that when Naruto was old enough, he would have to go find A in the Hidden Cloud Village, as well as B, his brother. But Hiruzen would still be confused. A was still asking for their most powerful weapon, the Nine-Tailed Fox. A would then bow down with tears flowing down his face. Hiruzen, please, may I have Naruto for... He couldn't bring himself to say it completely, because it was such a weird epiphany, if you will. 9 years, and then he'll be back and return to the village. Hiruzen would say that he is fine with that on the agreement that Naruto isn't used as a weapon against the Leaf Village. A would then shake hands with Hiruzen, using lightning armor to find B and Naruto in seconds. Naruto, seeing A's speed, would remark that he wished that he could be that fast. A would reply saying, eventually you will be, with the tutelage and teachings of me, and maybe even B. Naruto would then follow A and B out of the village and into the Hidden Cloud Village. Things were different in the Cloud Village. More eerie, if you will. There was much more people, but it was just different. Naruto had a great experience, as nobody hurt his feelings, at least not yet. Once Naruto hit the age of about 4, he would immediately start training. This is a year into him being in the Cloud Village. This training was intensively spent on eating a lot of proteins and carbohydrates so that eventually he could do harder training and gain muscle mass to be able to handle the harder training. We now have a time skip of 4 years, making Naruto in the 7 to 8 range. And at this point, this Naruto is already stronger than a 7 plus years Naruto. So about as strong as 12-year-old Naruto in canon. Anyhow, the training Naruto had done had given him access to the complete lightning armor, making him be able to access only stage 1 at this point, though. As every day, Naruto would start sparring with any strong ninja that he could find, whether that be a Jonin, Chunin, and even Genin that could even match him. Like Omui, these are just the people, B.A., Samui, Darui, and many other high-ranking Jonin. Naruto would do these spars nonstop for 3 more years. As expected by A and B, this would make Naruto very powerful. And he had been rapidly approaching their level of strength and power, if not already there. As Naruto would then be told that he has the 9 tails and who his parents were. Yet again, he had forgotten from the time he was a young boy. Naruto would be happy that his parents were, formidable shinobi in their time. As he would also learn that they wanted him, or more specifically his father, wanted him to master the 9 tails chakra, or the Kyuubi. So Naruto would do just that, making it his goal to master even just a fraction of the Kyuubi's chakra to make his father's wish, dream of the boy who Naruto is, true. He would then spar every day even harder, developing new jutsu. He would also meditate, and through this meditation, Naruto was able to master some of the Kyuubi. Also, Naruto has a few other chakra natures, those being wind, lightning, and water, so he just has 2 more already than in the original. Anyhow, through meditation, Naruto is able to hold the 6 tails form without takeover, but it damages his skin so much he only relies on 3 tails unless his life is in danger, and 6 tails is hard to maintain, so at all times, even when his life is in danger, he prompts to use the 4 tails form instead. But that's basically his max. Being able to use it as a chakra armor, so he just has the tails and his skin doesn't start to peel off. It does in a way, but not completely. And the chakra armor goes over his lightning armor. And if he really wished to, he could completely transform, having a sort of bone armor like how he had it versus Pain in the 6-tailed state. Anyhow, after Naruto had mastered about 3/5 or so of the 9 tails chakra, he would start training in Kenjutsu, and training his eyes to block Genjutsu, something a ninja in the cloud had told him was possible from a few other ninja being able to do this. Naruto would try this training for about 6 months, but it was unsuccessful, so he would stop. As he would then spend his next 18 months on refining and amping all of his stats like speed, strength, durability, taijutsu, kenjutsu, genjutsu, etc., etc. As the 18 months would then be over, and Naruto had to say goodbye to his uncles A and B and everybody else who had come to love in the Hidden Cloud Village, Naruto, at the end of the day, would then hug both of them. Not necessarily the end of the day, the start of the day, actually. As they then apologized for putting Naruto on missions where his comrades had died to protect him, Naruto would say that it's okay, and with a quick bow, he would run towards the leaf with tears in his eyes. Just in time for teams, as he was put on Team 7 for not having any scores in the first place. Naruto would then arrive at the Bell Test training ground first effortlessly, even before Kakashi. Kakashi would then tell them the rules, as Naruto would immediately bum rush Kakashi. Naruto's plan was to use as much power as he could to just overtake him. Kakashi would then have to activate the first gate of opening, which boosted his power by 6 times, just to dodge and block 2 of Naruto's punches. Naruto would then see the sudden change in Kakashi's demeanor. He had gotten a bit more serious. This is only due to the fact that Naruto is in 4-tailed state to 3-tailed state with lightning armor in stage 1. Naruto would then watch as Kakashi's, demeanor that he had sensed changed, lighten up a bit. This was the opening he wanted. He would then leap at Kakashi, throwing a punch. As Kakashi would block this, Naruto would smirk. Now my own jutsu. Combo star! Naruto would then unleash a flurry of punches on Kakashi. Each time a hit of Naruto's connected, more and more power would be behind them. Also, if you're this far into the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it would be endearing to me. Kakashi would start to realize that Naruto had been getting stronger. Each blow that Kakashi had been hit with. First, a punch to the gut, then a punch that Kakashi was just barely able to block, and another, and another. Naruto would be counting each blow in his head as he then got to 99, punching yet again and pulling back his fist. 100, slamming it into Kakashi, as Naruto would then do the multi-shadow clone jutsu, something A and B had taught him. As Naruto's clone would catch Kakashi mid-air, putting him in a headlock, Naruto would exclaim that he's the third person to survive more than 100 blows of Combo Star, and would say that he's pretty lucky. But it was to no avail. Your arms are gone, Kakashi. Not literally, but they're out of use for now. Kakashi, realizing that Naruto was building chakra up in his arm with his Sharingan, revealed at this point, would activate the Chidori, ignoring the pain that was felt to move his arms. Naruto would then run at Kakashi, who blocked with the Chidori. Naruto's body would then be engulfed in electricity as he pressed on. His raw strength alone, mixed with his lightning cloak and a bit of the Kiwi chakra, was enough to match Kakashi's Chidori. Naruto would then do a small jutsu with his left hand, pushing his hand forward with a gust of wind, pushing also Kakashi into a tree as this tree split in two upon impact. Kakashi would then get up, thinking to himself that this is no Genin. This is easily a low Jonin. Naruto would then appear behind him, kicking him forward as Naruto's clone unsheathed his sword, holding it out. Kakashi would then go right through the blade as he started to bleed profusely, and blood sporadically spurted constantly from the wound. Naruto would then appear beside Kakashi, cutting the bells from what held them onto his, well, I guess you could say, side pocket, as the bells then came down onto his hands. Kakashi would then say that they fail and have one more chance to redeem themselves. Naruto would see it as a teamwork test, as he got the bells. Naruto would be confused. He had beat Kakashi, and if this was on the battlefield, he would have killed him. So that's the only conclusion he could have come to. Kakashi would then tie Naruto to a stump, as Naruto would explain that he is hungry, very hungry, and they don't have any impressions of him besides he's very strong and kind of dumb as he scored last. So Sakura and Sasuke decide to give him some food. As he said that they all pass, appearing with body flicker, which made Sakura and Sasuke smile, but not Naruto. Naruto knew that he would become a Genin anyways, because he's above the skill of a Kage. Naruto would then walk away and into his old apartment building. He hadn't been there for a very long time. As he dusted his bed off, which, well, he hadn't lied in for 9 years. As he would then lay on it, as he thought to himself, maybe, just maybe, he should try to connect with some of the members of his squad, and who he had in mind was Uchiha Sasuke. Naruto would then send Sasuke's chakra using his lightning armor to get there, as he would then knock on Sasuke's door. Naruto would see it stupid to use his lightning armor, but he wanted to be fast and quick, just a quick interaction of sorts. Sasuke would open the door as Naruto would ask Sasuke to come in. Sasuke would let him in as Naruto would ask to be friends, nervously. As Sasuke would say, why? Why do you want me to be friends with you? And why would I be friends with you? As Naruto would tell Sasuke that he can see that he's alone, just like he once was, and is, at least within this village. Sasuke would be puzzled by the claim, "Are you saying I'm alone because I don't have a family?" Naruto would exclaim that he never said that, and that all he's saying is he can tell that he's alone. It's all over his face. As Sasuke would then say, whatever, do you know the events that occurred 4 years ago in the village hidden in the leaves? Yeah. The Uchiha massacre. It's speculated there was a coup d'etat which forced Itachi's hand. Itachi Uchiha of the Sharingan. But in reality, it had to have been the elders like Danzo and Sasuke had a puzzled face. Why had Naruto come to the conclusion that an elder of all people would have been able to force Itachi's hand? Yeah, he cared about the village, but he had to have cared about the Uchiha clan more. That's what Sasuke thought to himself as Naruto went on. Itachi is a very skilled ninja. He wouldn't be able to get through Fugaku with ease, so he probably surrendered because it's his very own son and didn't want to hurt him, right? Shisui Uchiha wouldn't commit suicide unless he was gravely injured. Just my opinion, but that's what I believe happened. He was forced. He loved the village more than his very own clan. Sasuke would be dead in the face more than his very own clan. The people who birthed him. That's insane, impossible of sorts. This couldn't have been the answer, but that's what he thought, not what he knew. Sasuke's thoughts would then come to an end, and so would Naruto's abruptly. Sasuke would then tell Naruto that he will become his friend if he can release all of his anger on him, with a smirk on his face. Naruto would tell Sasuke that he doesn't mind. After all, he's took plenty of beatings and torture. Shivers would run down Sasuke's back from this remark, but he would ignore it. Sasuke would then hit Naruto over and over. And eventually, he had hit him over 1,000 times. Naruto would start to see Sasuke's Sharingan, or that's what he thought. Naruto thought he was just dizzy, but him realizing this made him smile. He had pushed Sasuke to new limits and bettered him just from being beat. It had even made him awaken his Tsutomu Sharingan. Naruto would then start to defend each and every blow Sasuke had sent at him. Sasuke would then fall on one knee. His eyes had been burning as he grabbed his eyes in despair. He would then look in a mirror, realizing that he had awakened the Tsutomu Sharingan, an accomplishment Sasuke would even admire. Sasuke would then ask Naruto how he's so powerful, as he would explain that power isn't just power that makes you strong, it's the people around you as well. Sasuke would nod in understandings. He didn't think about it that way, but he could understand how somebody could. But he knew that deep within, that can't be what power is entirely. But he could see where Naruto was coming from completely. Sasuke would then stand, staring into Naruto's eyes with the vermilion, scarlet red glow of the Sharingan. Sasuke would then fist pump Naruto, or let out his hand, and Naruto would fist pump it. As this would start the stem of their relationship, Naruto, after saying goodbye to Sasuke, would go over to the hospital. He had assumed that, Kakashi had been a bit too injured, as he had practically stabbed the Jonin right through him. Kakashi would be laying in a hospital bed with bandages over the wound, reading a Make Up Paradise volume. Naruto would tell Kakashi that he's sorry. He used to fight many Kage-level ninjas, so he went a bit hard. This claim would make Kakashi scratch his head. Kage-level ninja? What? As he said that it's fine, just you'll have to go on some D-rank missions. Naruto would then go get Sasuke, doing several D-rank missions with him. Naruto and Sasuke would each go home, falling asleep. Kakashi, later that day, would tell Sakura that she needs to do some D-rank missions. Naruto and Sasuke would get so bored of the missions that they'd rather train and sleep in. Kakashi would realize that his team is ready for a C-rank mission, and the D-ranks are just too boring for them. Asking the third Hokage for one of the missions that were considered C-rank. The third Hokage, recognizing their strength, would give them one. They would then depart from the leaf the next day. On their journey, they would approach a puddle. This was the Demon Brothers. Naruto wouldn't be off guarded from them in this timeline, as Naruto would react just in time and in sync with Sasuke to take them out with ease. Naruto also wouldn't make his pledge like in the original because he was never scared of the Demon Brothers. They would then carry on their way as they approached the bridge, seeing two figures. One was Hakuyuki, skilled in the use of ice release, and the other Zabuza Momochi, skilled with the use of the Executioner's Blade and known throughout some lands as the Demon of the Mist. But Naruto could sense 4 people, not 2. Naruto and Sasuke, as well as Kakashi, would rush at them, with Kakashi going for Zabuza, and, well, Naruto and Sasuke going for Haku. Also, because this is my what if, I will be making Haku have a brother. It's just a slight change in the timeline. And Zabuza having a sister. Basically, they'll be the exact same, just different personalities. The combined efforts of Naruto and Sasuke was too much for Haku, who would then call for his brother, immediately turning the tide of battle, making it a 2-on-2, as Naruto would then kick Haku, meaning it was a 2-on-1 again, but Haku would get back into the fight. This cycle would continue for about 10 minutes, as Naruto would decide to end the fight right there and then, activating his version 2 Lightning Cloak in Six Tails Kyuubi Chakra, the most he could muster up, as he then fell out of Six Tails. The Nine Tails didn't want him to use his chakra, at least not yet for some reason, so he decided to use about 4 tails. As he would then prepare a Liger Bomb stance with the ground shaking around him, as he would leap at Haku, lifting her into the air and slamming her into the ground, as it disrupted her spinal cord. Haku's brother, saw Naruto in retrospect disable his sister. This would anger Haki to a degree that he had never been angered to in his life. He hurt his little sister. As he would whistle, making Zabuza's sister Toka come out and aid Haki, as a newly angered Haki and Toka would prepare to fight Team 7, and more specifically, Naruto and Sasuke. Anyhow, this was What If Naruto was Raised by the Raikage, and the like goal for this video, like I said, is 200 likes for another part in general, and 250 likes for another part followed closely behind this one. So make sure to like, share to a friend who likes what ifs, or more specifically, anime content in general. Comment down below on your thoughts about this video, and or don't criticize me though, because I'm just trying to script. Well, you can. I'm freely open to that. And or comment what if suggestions, because you could do that. Subscribe. And as always, Rami X out.